What is cancer? A lot of people don't know what cancer is. Well, everyone should know what cancer is at an appropriate time. And well, for some of you, that time is now. Cancer is a group of more than 100 diseases. Even though there are many types of cancer, all cancers start because abnormal cells grow out of control. Untreated cancer can cause a person to get sick, or even worse, it can lead to death. What is leukemia? Leukemia is a very common cancer. Leukemia is a cancer of the blood or bone marrow, and is characterized by an abnormal growth of blood cells. What does leukemia do to someone who has it? When someone has leukemia, the bone marrow starts to make a lot of abnormal white blood cells. White blood cells try to keep diseases out of your body. Leukemia cells don't do the job of white blood cells. They grow faster than normal blood cells, and they don't stop growing when they should. Normal blood cells stop growing when they find cells like themselves. Over time, leukemia cells can overflow, and there won't be any normal blood cells, and this can lead you to get anemia. Anemia means that your body is low on healthy red blood cells, and a few other diseases like marrow failure, etc. Symptoms of leukemia. Some symptoms of leukemia are high fever, sweating at night, bone or joint pain, having infections, feeling very tired or weak, losing weight and not feeling hungry, and if any of you have these symptoms, you should check with your doctor. Results of curing leukemia. The side effects of chemotherapy depend on the drugs which are given. The side effects would be rashes, infections, and if overdosed with drugs, the results would be death. How would a doctor diagnose leukemia? After looking at the general symptoms, any doctor would undergo some blood tests. A blood test is a test with which the contents of the blood can be seen. After checking the results of the normal blood tests, the doctor will go for some advanced tests like a biopsy to confirm someone of having leukemia. A biopsy test is a test where they take one of the tissues from inside your body and do a medical test with it. And in that, they will see whether you have leukemia or not. If you're having symptoms of leukemia and you go to a doctor and tell them that you're having symptoms of leukemia, they will ask you, what symptoms are you having of leukemia? After that, they will run a few blood tests. Then they will see whether you have leukemia or not. If you do end up with having leukemia, they will give you a prescription about the medicines you should take and a few therapies you can do to cure your leukemia. If not, they will see what's causing these things to happen to you. How many people in the world have leukemia? About 13,780 adults have leukemia during the years of 2010 to 2012. And unfortunately, 10,200 adults have died from leukemia during the years of 2010 to 2012. About 10,400 kids have leukemia during the years of 2010 to 2012. About 1,545 kids have died from leukemia during the years of 2010 to 2012. Did you know men have a bigger chance of getting leukemia than women? How do you treat leukemia? Doctors around the world have found out how to cure leukemia. Some of the ways to treat leukemia are through surgery, radiation therapy, chemotherapy, immunotherapy, and stem cell transplantation. How are patients treated from leukemia? In radiation therapy, doctors give it from a mechanical device called a linear accelerator. In chemotherapy, they use a device called a portacath. One session costs about $25,000. In immunotherapy, they use an HCS to cure the leukemia. Why is raising awareness for leukemia important to me? I think it is important because the people suffering from leukemia will have to pay a lot. I also think we should start a charity for people with leukemia, so even poor and rich will get treated from leukemia and live longer. The reason why I think we should start a charity is because no one should just die because they don't have the money for the treatment, and that's why I think everyone should pitch in a bit with money. I also think that normal people should help in the research so that doctors have many ways to cure leukemia, and people won't have to pay so much money, since almost every hospital around the world will have some equipment to treat leukemia.